my supers and stoners? It's Miana DK checking in once again. And I'm here with another 60 Days in review. So we're down to the final four, right? Coming into this episode. And I think it's going to get pretty interesting from here. I'm expecting good things from the episode. So, okay, I get on into it, right? So we start with Tony. Tony got another big store run for commissary. He has something like, 40 soups and, a gang of honey buns, a gang of pastries or whatever. So he can continue to get the drugs that he's looking to get. So he's employed Justin as his like gopher, right? As his guy that keeps track of, who owes what. That's not a gopher. That's more like an accounting guy. A bookie. He used bookie. So he's got Justin as his bookie. And Justin is like saying, hey, this person owe you money. This person owe you soups. This person owe you whatever the hell, right? So there's this one guy who hasn't paid. He is behind on 3 soups. The store came in today. Tony's like, what's going on? Dude is like, oh, man, my girl playing my money, man. But basically, he ain't got it. So Tony trying to figure out what he gonna do because you can't just let people go around owing you money and you want to be the man when you walk through, right? So he's got to figure out what he's going to do. And he's like, man, I might have to fuck him up. That's what he's telling O'Shea or whatever, right? So let's move on to Muffin. Muffin gets pulled because, she's scared, and rightfully so, because they about to fuck her up on some real shit, okay? Because she keep doing little things that's like little cop shit, right? So as she does little cop things, they like, this bitch might be 5-0 on some real shit, right? So Muffin has decided that she pretty much gonna stay in her cell. That's smart. That's smart, Muffin. Get out as little as you can. Draw as little attention to yourself as possible, right? So they decided they're gonna pull her, and they're like, "You want to break from your cell?" And I'm like, "Damn, that's just one more thing to highlight how no one else in jail has a break from their cell. They just have to fucking go. What if they was in there and they really was a cop or a snitch of some sort or whatever? They don't get no break from their cell, So anyway, she gets a break from her cell, and she's basically telling them like, yeah, so they know I'm a cop, guys. This is my cover's blown. It's what it is. And they're like, shit, we got to get with the chief. So they get with the chief. They tell the chief, yo, they know she's a cop. And chief is like, fuck, let me get in there. So chief comes in, sits down with Muffin like, yo, I know you want to stay. However, it's a question of your safety. I'm about to pull you out. Muffin starts crying. Muffin's like, there's only 8 days left, guys. Oh my God. I just need to stay for the next 8 days. And he's like, yeah, no. So that's that. In fact, they didn't even let her return into the pod. They went and packed her shit up for her like, you're getting the fuck out right now. So they get Muffin out of there and they get her to the hotel. I kind of miss how, like, in the previous seasons, they did used to show how the contestants went to the hotel. They got something to eat that they wanted for the first time. They were able to take a shower, and they just kind of talked to them about the difference between being in and being out. I kind of missed that. So it was cool to see that this time with Muffin, right? So she goes in and she tells them about how people are getting drugs in through the bra. Oh, the next day there's a debrief, So she's had time to think, write some shit down. And on film, they showed us that she told him about how they're getting drugs in through the bras, right? I'm definitely sure they wasn't about to film everything that she said, because then how would they run the prison right if they know that she knew all the shit, right? So she gives them that or whatever. And, she just said that she really liked it. She really wished that she could have done better. And my thing is like, I know that people give Muffin a lot of shit. I'm one of the people. I give Muffin a lot of shit, right? Thing is, how much better would you have done? Same with Shanice. We gave her a lot of shit, baby celiac. How much better would you have done? And Alex and, all of those people, we give them. Now, the CO, like, I'm going to give him a hard time. You didn't even make it through intake and you work in the jail. So yeah, you do, but the Marine, y'all keep saying he was a Marine, but really he was a super fan. And how far removed it was his real Marine shit? Anyways, so Muffin is out of there. Muffin then gave her debrief, and now Muffin's going home. Great job, Muffin. So now we're down to 3. Jen, Dennis, and Tony. Okay, so I already told you about Tony. Dennis has decided he's ready to step his game up. He's like, man, it's only a few more days in here. I feel like I could do more. I haven't done everything I could. I'm going to get some drugs. So Dennis decides to figure out how to get drugs. So he talks to this dude, Red, who pretty much knows Megatron, who knows where the drugs is coming in from. So he's like, he works out something for 20 items. So 10 soups and some other shit, right? Then it's like, that's fine. He probably been saving up his commissary just for the opportunity to get some shit, right? So he can say he got some shit. So he can say, look, Dad, I got some drugs. So he does it, and oh boy makes it happen over the course of, the next several hours, but he makes it happen. He got him some ice or whatever. So now Dennis is like, fuck, I know how to get drugs. That took 1 day. But here's the thing, though. Like, it took 1 day, but it took him a long time to earn everybody's trust. Like, so, yeah, it took 1 day, but it took like 6 weeks to build up to be able to have that conversation on that 1 day. That's all I'm saying. And because people tend to give Dennis a bad rap, they're not going to give him no credit for anything that he does. I can give him a bad rap and give him credit for the things that he does, because that's what being fair and balanced is all about. He took the time and got a damn shank, and then he also got some drugs, and that is exactly what the fuck he was supposed to do. Bravo, Dennis. He's about to move on to some other things, right? And the last person I'm going to talk about is Jen, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time because I don't really need to. Jen, she has made it her focus to help out Sierra, which is the mentally ill one that I was talking about in the last couple of episodes. Jen, they was questioning her a little bit because of how close she was with Muffin, and they saw the people come get Muffin shit. So Jen is like, look, I don't know about that woman, and that's it. So now Jen is making it her business to help out Sierra. And that's what she's going to do before she leaves. Now, the way she was talking, if it's only 8 days left or whatever the case is, she might be staying over. I don't know. But she seems like she's in there for a purpose. And I'm with that shit. So, as it was going off, and they're previewing to another episode, they were asking the sheriff if he wanted to do it again. And he was like, 4 people did they shit, 4 people didn't. And if I got 4 people that's like Tony, I would say, let's go, right? Because Tony pretty much running around like an inmate. He went back for old boy that didn't give him his them 3 noodles or whatever. He went back and took old boy's clothes. He took his bed sheets, his blanket, his pillow, every fucking thing. And was like, next time you owe me something, you better fucking pay me. He left old boy with the drawers on his body, and that's it. Old boy was like, I need to be in protective custody. He's going to kill me. Maybe not, but it's good that Tony put the fear of God into these motherfuckers. So anyway, Sheriff is like, if I can get some motherfuckers like Tony, I'm on. So we don't know. It could be happening again. And that was it for this episode. I really liked it. Let me know how y'all feel. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know if there's anything you would add or take away. I'm Miana DK. Until next time, you never know what's going to be in this morning's cup. I love y'all. I swear I do. This is the ending of my video.